Okay everyone, here's another video for you at Abandoned Cemeteries. I want to thank everyone for liking my new page. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I already know I posted one video from last weekend. We were down in southern Ohio and we finally found an abandoned cemetery we were looking for the last time we were down there, and I wanted to get that video up. But this is the video I wanted to do first, and you'll see why in a second when I show you where I'm at. This is the Smith Burying Ground. This is located on 534. This is 534 right here. Right here's 534. Route 87 is that direction. Route 88 is in that direction. Mesopotamia Circle and into the common store is right up there. I pass this one dozens of times a week, probably like 100 times a week because of my job, and I always found it fascinating that there was a Smith burial ground here, with my last name being Smith, and this is where I wanted this one to be my first video, but I guess it'll be my second. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna check it out. It's a little bit of a walk. I didn't want to pull in here to get stuck. This is actual real field. There's a farm right here. This is in the middle of a farm, and they were just cutting hay down here a couple weeks ago. So I'm going up and we'll see what it's like. Okay, going in here. See the first marker here. Trying to read some of these, are very old. Died in 1869. Looks like Myra Spencer was the name on that one. There's probably a family there. They usually have families. What I'd like to see is these American flags. I'm glad these old soldiers have not been forgotten, and they came out and put flags on them. There's some very, very old stones in here, as you can see. There's a lot of flags in here, so I'm assuming there's a lot of Civil War, maybe before that or after that. Let's see here. 68 years old, died, and looks like a veteran, but I don't know what war they fought in. Probably mostly Civil War. Another one over here with a flag. That seems new right there. I'll have to get a shot of that one. Yeah, here we go. John Bauer died September 18th of 1870 at only 29 years old. And there's a flag here for a veteran. So it's got to be Civil War if he died in 1870 and only 29. So that's got to be a Civil War one there. Those who know me know I am fascinated with the Civil War. See, these graves are very, very old in here. Some of them are knocked over, unfortunately. Some of them, of course, are really hard to read. I appreciate everyone taking the time out to watch these videos. This one might be a little long. Let's see, he died in 1865. That one. Looks like Lucy. Here's another veteran. And he died in the Civil War. Here you go. Here's a Civil War soldier who died in the Civil War. He died October 1861. And he was only 19 years old. Eli, the son of Moses and Betsy Rhodes, died in 1861, so he had to die in the Civil War. He has a flag here. He's a veteran. You can see the guns right here on the top. So there's a Civil War soldier buried right here. These ones over here, somebody tried to prop them up, but as you can see, a lot of them are falling over. Here we go. This person died, Catherine. Died in 1870 at just 38 years old. I've always been fascinated with old cemeteries. Also a little saddened because, you know, these people were real people at one point. Now they're gone and pretty much no one remembers them. There's another flag, but the tombstones are together, so I can't see who it really belongs to. This person died in 1862, so this probably is another Civil War soldier, I would have to assume. Can't see how old they were. Looks like their last name was Harrison, I want to say. And we have another marker over here. This person, Eliza, died at just 26 years old. Here is Cox. I cannot see when Cox died. It's buried too deep in the ground, but it has a thing here for also being a soldier. And being an abandonment cemetery, of course, we have probably gopher or prairie dogs. So there's the Smith burial ground. Even though it doesn't seem like there's any Smiths in here. It's called the Smith burial ground. I haven't found one Smith yet. Oh, here we go. Here's the main Smith marker, it looks like. Smith right here. Looks like, can't quite make out the name, but died in 1887. And the wife, Polly, I can make that name. Him, I think it's Edmund. Died in 1887. The wife died in 1896. She was 90 years old. She hung in there. 1896, she was 90 years old. He was 87 years old. So there you go. They hung in there. Here's Henry, the son of Edmund and Polly Smith. That's their stone over there. He died in 1861 at 20 years old. He was in the Civil War. There's another Civil War soldier buried right here. He was only 20 years old, died in 1861. He was a member of the 80th Brigade, 80th Ohio Brigade. I'm trying to make this out. There's something written down here, but I can't see it. It's too weathered. There you go, another Civil War soldier here. There's another flag over here. I wonder if they had another son or someone who died in the war. You can't make out the marker at all, though. This really old one over here. There's another one over here I want to see if I can read. It has flags on it. Electa? E-L-E-C-T-A, Electa. Died in 18-something, 68. But there's a flag here, so they're a veteran of something. Let me see this new one over here. It's gonna be a really long video, and I'm sorry about it. Seems like a new marker. But died in 1868. Mary died in 1868. The wife, and looks like 1888 for the husband. That looks brand new. Somebody must have bought that. These are kids. This is how they used to do it back in those days. They would have the parents' marker in front, and then they'd have their kids in front of them, because unfortunately back then kids died at a very young age. 1774 looks like to 1864, but they lived a long time. Unfortunately, some, like right here, 1807 to 1832, so 25 years old. That's 19 to 1832, so they were only 13 years old. Unfortunately, like I said, kids did not live very long back then. There's one last one I'm going to look at up here. There's a couple flags up here. I want to just check real quick, see what wars they fought in. Oh, died in 1886 at 60 years old, so that has to be Civil War. Another Civil War soldier. He didn't die during the war, though. He died after, so he was a veteran of the Civil War. And one last one over here, if I can get past the tree. Oh. Born in 1819. Can't quite make out the death date, though. I really can't make it out. It says April 16th, but I can't. The last two is really worn. So 1819. This could actually be a Mexican War soldier, to be honest with you. Because he would have been plenty old enough to serve in the Mexican War, actually. So I don't know. It could be Civil War, it could be Mexican War. You just don't know. Alright, I'm going to make my way out now. Like I said, I understand this is a long video. I do appreciate everyone watching, but this is the Smith burial ground, even though there wasn't too many Smiths in it. It looks like, I mean, judging from all the dates that I've seen on these graves, there isn't a single person in here that was buried after 1900. So everyone in here has been here for well over 100 years, 100, even 20 plus, 150, 60 years. So there you have it. And we will have more videos this weekend. There's 3 cemeteries right close to where I live that I'm going to go hit up on Saturday, I hope. And we'll have Mary and Zach with us then. So you'll get to see Mary and Zach with me then. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.